Hi folks, RAYDVD here on the Moview Reviewers 100 channel again. This week we've got another fantastic theme. It is Ensemble Cast Week. And when I think back to my childhood in the 1970s, the Irvin Allen disaster films, these were packed full of ensemble casts. You know, you had your like people like Charlton Heston, your George Kennedys, Shelley Winters, Gene Hackmans. You know, there was loads of these famous actors in it, and part of the fun was spotting the famous actors, you know, in the one film. So I've always enjoyed these these films, you know, looking out for the various actors and seeing how they interact with each other. So the film I'm going to speak about is the 2001 film GOSFORD Park. It's a very quirky film. It's got a lot of interesting points that, you know, it sounds like a British film. It's a British made film, but it is made by the American legendary director who is Robert Altman. So like I said, it was released in 2001. The name is GOSFORD Park, and it's got an absolute amazing cast in it, the cream of British acting. You know, you've got like Alan Bates, Charles Dance, Stephen Fry, Michael Gambon, Richard E. Grant, Derek Jacobi, Kelly MacDonald, one of my favourites, Helen Mirren, Clive Owen, Ryan Philippe, who is only one of, I think there's about 2 or 3 Americans in this film, Maggie Smith, Kirsten Scott Thomas, and Emily Watson. So it's like a Agatha Christie whodunit film, set in GOSFORD Park, which is the house where all the families are gathering together, and the head of the household, played by Michael Gambon, he gets bumped off, and the various family members, they've all got motives of why they want to kill him, you know, for money reasons or marrying reasons or whatever. So that's the basic plot, you know. It's a whodunit, and it's the interaction between all these characters that really makes the film stand out. Robert Altman is a very interesting director. He is described as an anti-Hollywood guy on Wikipedia, and he broke all the rules really. You know, the way that you're supposed to make a film. You know, you set up a shot with one camera, and then you've got like maybe a backup camera for mid-range shots or long-range shots or whatever. But he totally changed that, and also he didn't put a lot of emphasis on the actual plot. He just says the plot was a blueprint. You know, the main focus of a film is the characters and the interaction of them characters. So GOSFORD Park is really, it's set up almost like a stage play in the way that the cameras and the audio and the editing set up. I'll just read you a bit from what they say in Wikipedia about it. It says the film was shot with 2 cameras, both moving perpetually in opposite directions. The cameras pointed towards no specific area, intended to cause the audience to move their eyes throughout the scene. So you only focus on one like actor, you know. And it says Altman notes that most of the film's cast had previous theatre and in film experience, meaning that they had acted in situations where the view of the audience is not on one specific actor, and each audience member sees a slightly different image of the players on set. So he was trying to recreate that in his film. You know, he would have the 2 cameras moving in opposite directions, and then he would maybe intercut between them, you know, and then you'd find yourself in the film catching glimpses of wee conversations, you know, so that it wasn't like, this is the scene here, you know, just watch this one scene and this one actor. So there was that very good notes. It gives it a depth and realism, I think, to the way that he set up his cameras and the way the film looks. Other things that you can get from, like I watched this with the director's cut, and I watched like all the extras, you know, there was a Q&A at the end of it as well, and he says that this film was shot in 2 levels, you know, the upstairs people, all the upper class, you know, are actually in the household, and then down below you would get the interaction with all the servants and stuff. So, and one of the rules was that if ever a scene was upstairs, you would have to have a servant being in the scene, so that to get their point of view of that film, you know, get their eyes and looking through at the elite members of the family. You know, that's the way he was trying to portray that. It's very funny in parts. You know, the comedy in it is very much in like a stage play, like British farce or like your Agatha Christie mixed in. Really good. Robert Altman, he did a fantastic job in this, like he says, and it really is It says, I read that it says that this was his second most successful film, apart from MASH. And that says a lot about the actual film. I remember it was up for Oscars. I can't really remember if it won any Oscars or whatever, but the cast in it is brilliant. The standout actors in it are Maggie Smith, and that's saying something, because that they're all, it's like watching like Manchester United or one of the world's top football teams. All the cast members are at the top of their game and stuff. Helen Mirren was in it as well. She plays like the sort of cold housekeeper. She's the head of the sort of servants and stuff, the female head of the stuff, and then she gives a performance that you'll probably see later on, and merges into her performance in The Queen. And Julian Fellows, he was propelled from this film into making Gosford Park, which is a fantastic TV series as well. And just, it's such an enjoyable film. If you like your whodunits and that, you've got that. If you like your comedy, your British sort of farcical comedies, you've got that as well. Or if you just like watching the movie stars, seeing movie stars spotting in a film, you've got that as well. So thanks for watching, and look out for the rest of the boys' reviews during the week. It's going to be a fantastic week. Can't wait to see what they pick. So thanks for watching, and please comment and subscribe.